Hi, this is Kristie Carter with the new SLO video magazine in San Luis Obispo, California. And we're here with Steve Click and Dana Belmonte at the Kiwanis Centennial Garden in San Luis Obispo, California. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Kristie. It's good to be here with you. I'm here as the Lieutenant Governor of Division 29 of Kiwanis International, the California, Nevada, Hawaii District. I'm a longtime Kiwanian, and this is one of our newer Kiwanians, my husband, Dana Belmonte.
Only joined this year. Enjoy the club.
Same with me.
And we're here to talk a little bit about the community service that Kiwanis clubs across the nation and the world, it's an international organization, provide the communities where they are.
So tell me about this garden.
Well, this garden is part of the City Garden, Community Garden program here in San Luis Obispo, and it's the first one that uses the purple tubed water, which means it's recycled but it's still not potable water. It's part of the community golf course and right across the street from Laguna Middle School. And that's important because Laguna Middle School has a garden club, and I think they're going to be doing some volunteering over here, which works beautifully in with volunteering in Kiwanis. We have the opportunity of leadership training at almost every level of school, with the K-Kids at the elementary school, the Builders Club at the middle or junior high schools, Key Club, which a lot of people recognize Key Club, is high school opportunities, and the Circle K, which is the university or college level students, working on their leadership skills, community service, providing community service. And we also have one more club, which is called the Action Club, and it is for adults living with disabilities.
Now we're right down the street from C.L. Smith. Tell me about that program.
The C.L. Smith Elementary School is a great program. It's in the second year, and it's providing nutrition in the morning as the kids arrive at school. The kids are able to pick a granola bar, an energy bar, or food of some sort as they walk in, rather than having to wait like till the first recess to be able to do that. So they have that energy from the get-go in the morning, and it's done really well.
So when is this garden going to be open? How can the community contribute toward the Kiwanis Club of SLO?
All right. That's a good question, because it's been in the process and the progress of being built for almost 2 years now. It's called the Kiwanis Centennial Community Garden, because Kiwanis turned 100 years old in 2013, and we've been working on it, well, almost like 4 years then. And it'll be this fall/winter. I don't know if there are any available spaces anymore, because there's a long waiting line. It's through the San Luis Obispo City Parks and Rec program, and that's, you go to City of San Luis .parksandrec/community gardens.
And how do community members help fund the garden or our club in SLO?
That's taxes would be for the garden itself. Volunteer work. I know that the San Luis Obispo Morning Club, Kiwanis Morning Club, will be providing additional support and getting more volunteer work. The garden's been put together with volunteers. Some money from various organizations, nonprofits. We've had a variety of people coming to help us, and also the way that you can support this Kiwanis Club of San Luis Obispo Morning is by going to any of their fundraisers. All the money that's raised from the community, like at pancake breakfast or hamburger, booths, or C's Candy out in Los Osos, all that money goes back into the community. And the community can either be here in San Luis Obispo County, or it can be the community of California, of our country. But we're an international organization, so we're basically everywhere in the world, and some of our money here that we raise locally goes into worldwide projects.
The homeless program, school projects, service opportunities.
Those different clubs that we sponsor in the local schools, there's an expense to that. Not only our time, but also there's some expense to be able to support those students and the schools and the staff members. We've got a variety of school clubs happening in our part of the county. We go from San Luis Obispo up to Paso Robles and out to Los Osos with 5 different clubs, over 200 Kiwanis, and one of the biggest ones we have is we do have one of the action clubs, which is for the club for adults with disabilities, a variety of disabilities, and then we've got several key clubs at the high schools, and they do their own community service in their school and in their community.
And how do the students or the parents find out about the clubs?
By going to different events, and you'll see the big K, big blue and gold K in a circle.
Tell me about your shirt.
Sort of like somewhere over here.
Actually, if we went back here, you could see all the possible ones. So those are all the different clubs, and the K is there. And as I said, we've got a variety of fundraisers, and the fundraisers so that we're having the community help us help the community.
Wonderful. And I know with the younger population, the hashtag
That's right.
is probably
And this is a new hashtag, and kids need Kiwanis, and Kiwanis needs the kids. With our programs being leadership development at all grade levels, that's something that's really important, that we can provide opportunities for the kids to learn about leadership, how to organize in such a way as to being able to provide service to their school or their community in a different aspect. It isn't Boy Scouts, it isn't the Boys and Girl Club. It's another opportunity for kids to be able to learn and do.
And this organization has been around for a long time.
Well, internationally, it's over 100 years old. It's 104 years old. And locally, we've been here like 60s. I didn't do my homework, but I think the oldest club is 60, maybe 70 years old, and a continuing club. And so we're always looking for community members, for people basically out of high school. If you aren't going to the community college or to the university or college, check and see if you can join your local club. There's new young professional clubs that are focusing on younger people, on the 20s and 30s and maybe the 40s. I was just talking the other night to Dana about we're looking at inviting all the Key Club, which are the high school age kids, all their parents to a meeting up in the Atascadero, our club, the Atascadero Club, and letting them know what the organization is that their child is part of, the Key Club. But it's also, I said, some of them are going to be empty nesters once their child finishes high school. It might be their last child or their only child. What a great time to be able to join Kiwanis and provide community service. And even during high school with the kids, I joined when my son was a freshman in high school, and that's basically why I joined. He said, "Dad, you need to go to this meeting." I said, "When?" He says, "Tuesday." I said, "Okay, I can do that. I don't have anything tomorrow night." He says, "Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning." I said, "I'll drop you off for jazz band early and then I'll go." And that was 30 years ago.
And when is the meeting in Atascadero planned?
The Atascadero meeting is the first Wednesday. I think it's the 6th of December at Kiwanis Hall, which is our hall between the Paddock Zoo and the Pavilion.
Good, so you can go to the zoo and go to the meeting.
That's right.
Well, thank you very much. And I think part of the program to gain more members and expose our community to what it is that we do, I just joined, is the social media aspect. And I think you mentioned that you're going to have a social media meeting soon.
Yeah. We have a meeting every month this year during, while I'm Lieutenant Governor, plan to have a meeting every month with all the clubs involved. And this next one in November is going to be social media and how we can use social media in an effective way to get the news out about Kiwanis, the various youth groups, and also raise awareness that, hey, here's an opportunity for you to join us. The more members we have, the more we can provide service to our communities.
And so will a local student, high school student, be in charge of the social media aspect?
They might be a good person to rely on, because I can barely, what do I do? Text. I know how to text now. But the twittering and all that, and I don't know, I don't even know what the words are, but yes. I'll be relying on the Atascadero High School Key Clubbers.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dana and Steve, so much for being here. And this is Kristie Carter with the new SLO Video Magazine, and I am going to be here at the grand opening of the Centennial Garden. And I expect my son to help out with a leadership organization in our club.